Hello, this is a video showing how the masseter and two others touch the wisdom teeth. Uh, Let me show you the model skull I have, which is a replica of a human skull from plastic. There it is. It's missing a tooth. As you can see, it's a skull. And let's look at the side without the clay model. This is vegan clay model, by the way. This is the mandible. This is the ramus of the mandible, the vertical part. This part here is called the zygomatic arch. And the masseter more or less goes from here to here. You can see the masseter here in red. The other side, the masseter is it goes there, and some people will tell you here the wisdom teeth are here, the backwardmost third molars, this one and that one. And I point to, can't point there, but I believe that these wisdom teeth touch the masseter, especially when the mandible, the lower jaw, is moved to the left or the head is tilted. And some people will tell you that the masseter is external to the wisdom teeth, it doesn't touch them. And I saw someone point a picture of a skull facing forward like that, and he said, look at the distance between the masseter that attaches here, the wisdom tooth that's deep inside there. But as I will show with this model, that whole distance is filled. Let me try to turn on the light, maybe. Can you see better? What fills that distance, that area here? Well, here is the buccinator in green, the yellow is the buccal fat pad, and the red is the masseter. Right on the three molars and going in around the third molar is the buccinator muscle. It makes the inside of the cheek, the skin goes like that, over the skin goes like that, and the buccinator is the inside of the cheek. The yellow, the buccal fat pad, is a fat pad. It's a mass of fat encapsulated within, that means it's within a hard membrane. So it's hard, but it's a mass of fat, and it goes between the buccinator and the masseter and around the masseter. I will take all of these off in a few moments and you will be able to see better. And the masseter, as I said, attaches from here to here. So as you can see, these all press from the sort of external masseter to the wisdom teeth deep inside, about a centimeter. That whole distance is filled, and so this, and the face presses on it, and all of this presses a little to the inside, and the skin of the face to it all presses, and so there's a small pressure, and all of that is on the wisdom teeth. Now the buccinator presses on all three molars, but more or less in all mouths, I have found that the buccal fat pad and the masseter press only on the wisdom teeth, upper and lower. You can see some of my other videos for more information on my website, that's in the descriptions. So this distance is filled. Now let me take this off. First the buccal fat pad, this mass of fat goes around the masseter. This is, I peeled it off a little, you can see the masseter from the zygomatic arch to the bottom of the ramus. It attaches all through the ramus on its external side, and to the zygomatic arch it attaches from below and from within. It is show the zygomatic arch. There it is from the inside, so it attaches on the bottom and on the inside, much like it attaches, I guess, to the masseter below, attaching here and to the side. So this is the masseter, and I'll remove it now, and I'll leave the buccal fat pad for a moment. It's like that without the masseter. It goes past, this is called the oblique line, this line here where the border of the ramus is, part of the continuation of it, and it attaches on it, around the masseter and externally, and on the inside of it, it attaches to the buccinator. This is the buccinator here, and you can see it too in green. It goes inside and around the wisdom teeth. That is an interaction too, and it's important, I guess, but I think all of these together form the interaction between the wisdom teeth and the masseter passing on the inside. The masseter is perhaps the most massive, and it presses on the wisdom teeth. And I'll take the buccinator out, and you can see, if you look from the side, you can see the wisdom teeth here, and the masseter is like that, and it all, when for instance the mandible, the lower jaw moves, there's springs on this, it's a little hard to move, but when it moves to the side like this, then the masseter is attached here and attached there, but it goes diagonally because its upper part is still attached and not moving, and the lower part is moved to the side, so it's now closer to the wisdom teeth, the lower wisdom tooth, and the buccinator is here, and the buccal fat pad feeling that space, that apparent space, and which isn't empty, and then there's more pressure on the wisdom tooth. So imagine what happens is you move it and you feel this pressure. The more you move, and you can't just move it, I mean, there's like an elastic band going like that of all these three parts, and it pushes you slightly back and makes the motion more controlled, more cushioned. And let me think for a second. Wisdom tooth removal, just to give a repetition of what I said in all sorts of other places. Wisdom tooth removal means that the buccinator, the buccal fat pad, and the masseter no longer touch the wisdom tooth, and so the movement of the mandible and of the head when it's tilted is changed in a subtle but real way, a way that is so subtle that no one really noticed it, I think, but it is real. I've dedicated a lot of time to studying it, and look in my website and my other resources about how to avoid wisdom tooth removal if you didn't have it. And And I hope in the future this will be studied more, and perhaps those many hundreds and millions and many perhaps billions of people who had wisdom tooth removal could have some solution, perhaps some form of wisdom tooth implants or something to give them that subtle function back. Thank you.